Actor-director Ben Stiller recently revealed during an encounter with Roger Ebert that the famed critic apologized to him about his overly harsh review of Stiller's 2001 comedy Zoolander. In his review, Ebert wrote, "There have been articles lately asking why the United States is so hated in some parts of the world." Ebert wrote in a review published September 28, 2001, "As this week's Exhibit A from Hollywood, I offer Zoolander, a comedy about a plot to assassinate the Prime Minister of Malaysia because of his opposition to child labor." You might want to read that sentence twice. Ebert explained to Stiller that it was a crazy time. 9/11 had just happened and everyone's, including his emotions, were running high. John, do you think film critics should ever apologize for negative reviews?
No. Never, ever, ever should a film critic apologize for a negative review. It is their job to watch reviews and give their honest opinion. That being said, there is a line between giving your opinion on a film and then recognizing that you said something far too harsh that was beyond the scope of just giving your review, your opinion of a movie, when you realize that you were being influenced by something external. In Ebert's case, look, 9/11 had just happened, everybody's tensions are running high, and he saw a movie he really didn't like, and he started saying things like, "This is the type of reason why people in the rest of the world don't like us." That's out of bounds a little bit. And so I actually really, it makes me admire Roger Ebert even more to being big enough to go up to a filmmaker and say, "Hey, look, I may not have liked your movie," but as it turns out, he began to like Zoolander more and more. I love Zoolander, personally. But I think it was really big of Ebert to go up to him and say, "Look, I realize now that I was my tensions were really high during that entire time. I did this. There's a big difference. Look, I have a friend of mine who, in this business, who wrote a review about a particular movie, and I won't mention which one it was, and likened the filmmaker unto a child molester. He said, "That's how bad the film is." Like, just now, he meant it to be funny. He clearly didn't mean to insinuate that this filmmaker is as guilty and as horrible of a human being as a child molester.
That's pretty harsh.
But you've got to be careful when you start throwing shit. Look, I'll sit here and say, like I did last week, M. Night Shyamalan's, and Shyamalan is a term of endearment, by the way. M. Night Shyamalan's A Lady in the Water is one of the all-time worst films, big-budget Hollywood films ever made in history.
Are you going to apologize?
No, because it is. But I have the right to say something like that because in the same breath, I'll also tell you that I love Sixth Sense. I like Signs very much, even though a lot of people didn't.
The end is
Unbreakable,
bad.
Yeah, it is. Unbreakable is one of the grittiest, most real. Forget Batman. Unbreakable is the most realistic, grittiest kind of superhero film ever made. I'll tell you, when Shyamalan does great stuff, which he is capable of, I'll tell you. But when he does crap, I'll say it's crap. And for that type of stuff, no, a film critic should never apologize for their opinion of a film. But we have to be reminded and be big enough to stand up and say and realize when, look, we crossed a line, saying that you were a child molester for making that film, or that saying that your type of films is the reason why the world hates America, or that type of stuff. Yeah, then maybe an apology is needed.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.